Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Bran's Tale. We're back with Bran and Rena underground, where Rena has been undergoing some changes. Just starting. In the last, we started using mutagens to help her adapt to this new world. She's become heat dependent, a carnivore, and has rough skin. All products of the spider tree. Yes. We are going to be doing more of that today. I do want to try and focus at some point, and this could be in this episode or in a coming episode, where we focus on getting this combat armor back to its proper operative level, because it's very, very damaged at this stage, and we don't want to lose this thing because it is very good. It is very, very good, so we don't want to be losing that if we can avoid it. So we are going to need to try and track down some Kevlar plates at some point. We can find those easily enough on the surface among the massive amount of bodies that we have up there. So we might have a surface journey in today's episode, but to start things off, we are going to be trying to continue this trend of mutations. However, I think we are going to have ourselves a little bit of a rest to start with. So let's go drink some of this protein shake, because for one, that should actually help us with our hunger, and it will help us a little bit with our thirst. We're still a little thirsty, so let's just go drink this clean water, and we should be feeling pretty good after that. It'll take a second or two for it to happen. Something else that I want to try and do is figure out exactly how warm, how cold it is in here. We don't have an exact temperature. We are comfortable. We might have a thermometer among our tools here somewhere. Reason I'm thinking about that is for Rena, because Rena is heat dependent now. She needs that warmth, otherwise she's going to be incredibly slow. So that's something that's worth considering, and something that's worth considering, you know, what we actually equip her with in the future. We might be able to help her with that to a certain degree. So let's just have a quick search around here to see if we have a thermometer of any kind. No, but we do have thermoelectric balaclava, gloves and socks, etc., which with enough charge would actually be able to help her out. However, unfortunately, doesn't seem to be amongst these things here. No. Okay, well, that's that. I'll just go ahead and remove that filter, and we're going to go and have ourselves another rest. Sleeping the night away with the birds and Rena, if she decides to come and sleep on here as well. Okay, we can hear some death. Not always a welcome sign, but it's something. We're sensing Charlie the chicken, Terry the turkey, Gary the goose, all moving around us as we attempt to sleep. We're hydrated and peckish, that's alright. I don't know, like, we seem to go from hungry to peckish quite a bit, so if we're peckish and we eat, we go to hungry, which is kind of a little interesting. Yeah. I did also find it strange that we came across the scientist before. Okay, so Rena is still asleep at this stage. We'll probably let her continue to sleep. I kind of want to tell her not to follow us, but I think she's smart enough to not do that. Oh, okay. Terry the turkey's in the way. We can't close the door. Okay, alright, fine. That's fine, team. That's fine. I feel like we really are going to have to, at some point, tie these chickens up, or tie these birds up in general. Let's close that door now. Hopefully that didn't wake her. Close that one behind us. We'll stop running. We have a little bit of time now to ourselves to do a little bit of work. Although I think we should probably, in retrospect, drop a fair bit of the stuff off, because we want to be able to carry some things back. And we also need to grab our sword, because that would be stupid if we didn't. Blob glob, you. Let's see. Plastic canteen we're going to hold on to. Don't need all the syringes. You can stay. The pickaxe can also stay. I'm glad we got the pickaxe back. Ah, dear. We left quite a few things around, didn't we? We really did. Okay. And we won't organise them yet. We'll organise those once we get back, but we'll grab that broadsword of ours, 100%. Let's go ahead and wield that thing. Okay, and running, we're going to make our way outside the door. Close up shop. And make our way back up to the surface for a quick little surface jaunt, a little surface journey of sorts, to see if we can track down some Kevlar, among other things. But we'll see what we can find. Up we go. We still need to be careful on this level here to be aware of turrets that are down there in the light. So always cautiously moving. And there we go, we're back up the top. Let's not step into the goo pit, let's just move around and see what's going on. It is, oh, it's daytime, and hello, how are you? And we got a snapper over there as well. We've been pulled in, but we very quickly deal with that sucker. Okay, let's just go ahead and knock him into pieces. We've got a shriekling, and we have the snapper who is coming for us. So let's just make sure that they can only attack us one at a time. And we feel guilty for killing said shriekling. Okay, oh, god damn, these snappers, look at that! Wow, holy crap, that's a fair bit of bleeding. Let's go ahead and activate the suit. We've got a feral predator here as well. So snappers and feral predators, they can pierce quite severely, as they have here. We're going to go ahead and turn on the repair nanobots, which are going to stop our bleeding, as we can see. We now just have a heavy cut there, which I don't think that they're going to be able to deal with just themselves. So, yeah, we're going to have to first aid that. Let's go quickly deal with that. And yeah, we got a few here, but we got zombie cops, which is actually something that I'm excited about, because zombie cops have Kevlar on them. So we'll let them come this way towards us as we get pulled out. Okay. Oh wow, we're getting a few hits in here through this armor, surprisingly enough. Okay, we're looking all right though. Come on, feral predator. Okay, all right. Oh, a few more hits there than I would like. Okay. Let you move in through here. Who do we have coming towards us now? A howling waif. Okay, great. Well, that's a fair bit of noise, so it's definitely going to attract some attention. Ooh. Sproglodyte, I think that is. Yeah, a crouching child mutant's face is dominated by a pair of huge black eyes. Its fingertips and sharp claws. Very nice. Very nice. Fantastic. Can it see me? I don't even know if it can see me. I think maybe it actually has quite bad sight. That could be the case. We're going to go ahead and smash all these bodies around here just to make sure that none of them pop back up. The Sproglodyte is spotted. Let's go ahead and put that thing out of its misery. Misery, apparently misery. Okay, they should all be pulped there. Let's get that stamina back. Okay, nice. We're going to go ahead and turn off the armor now, because I think we're okay. And we want to try and essentially cut up anything that could be kind of Kevlar. The Z9, there's a chance that we could find something there. I probably didn't need to dissect, but that's okay. Heard shuffling, yes, we will stop. We'll deal with whatever's down there. Oh, great, a corrosive zombie. It's been a while. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and use our range on it. It's going to use its range on us. We took it out easily enough. Let's get that stamina back, huh? Sounds like we're upsetting things beneath the ground. So we want to wait until the acid has kind of dissipated from here before we try and do anything about that. We're getting quite a few hits against us. I'm surprised that we're getting as many as we are. Our torso is quite encumbered, so we aren't as fast as we probably should be. So that's worth us keeping in mind. Let's go ahead and butcher the corrosive zombie just so it doesn't come back. Yes, that's fine. We were intending to destroy it. Okay, let's just come back into here, chill again. Alright, so we're wanting to have a look for, you know, items that could have been on the zombie cops around us here. We can just do like an all-round search, but I think if we just we'll go one at a time. We'll start off with what we're on at the moment. Looks like it's just, well, yeah, it looks like they were all pretty much naked. Okay, so we are looking for Kevlar. This is going to be neoprene. Okay. I'm going to try my best not to go past Kevlar, but it's still possible. It's possible that it will happen. Flotation vest there. We've got a hazmat suit. Very nice. Safety glasses, clean suit, fedora. We're not going to have a Kevlar fedora, although that would be amazing. Nope, not seeing anything on them there. A little bit of leather is always useful, but no. Surprisingly, the zombie cops didn't have much on them, which means that they could have died somewhere else. Which is entirely possible. We've spotted the shady zombie, apparently. Let's just see what we've got here. Clean suits, dust masks. No. Okay, so what we're looking for as well are boots. Boots are another potential source. Combat boots specifically, and I know that I have gone past some of those before. Okay, a lot of just tainted mess. And just scrap metal, among other things up there. Okay, alright. Well, we're in a mild bit of pain. So, what can we do about the current infection that we have? Well, it's not so much an infection as it is a deep bite. We could cauterize it, which is a little bit of overkill. And it's not 100% going to work. Ideally, what you want to do in that scenario is use a first aid kit, which is going to be the smarter thing for us to do, rather than just cauterizing it. So it's just going to mean running back downstairs real quick and using one of those first aid kits that we have. Just a smarter, more sensible move for us to make. There's a chance that Rena could be awake by the time we make it back down there. And, well, then that's our next part of our day kind of solved. Oh, hello, hey. Hey, you woke up, see? She's awake, okay. Alright, well, let's move back down here. She came quite a way. I didn't actually think that she would do that. Do I want you to go through the rubble? You should be okay. You've gone through the rubble once before. You should be alright. Let's see if she, yeah, she is. She's actually not all that slow, all things considered. Okay, jump back inside here. She's closed the door behind her, which is very, very helpful for us. Well, let's, obviously, first of all, we need to get our first aid kit, and we need to deal with that. First aid, we've got many first aid kits. We'll just take one for now. We'll go ahead and activate it, and use it on ourselves. You drop several items onto the floor. Okay, so it's the disinfectant that we need more than anything, so... Alright, well, let's go ahead and grab some disinfectant, and we will disinfect our head, of all places for us to take a wound. Yes. Okay, alright, Rena, while you're here, you have closed that door, haven't you? Yes. Let's get cooking for Rena once again. We're going to go and stop wielding the broadsword, storing it in our inventory, and we're going to get to work. We're going to have to cook up some mutagen to start with, which we can. I think we can actually make a fair amount of this, which is it's probably worth us making a bit of a batch, so we'll do that instead. We'll go ahead, we'll make 4. It's an even number. Okay, we'll use the integrated tool set to be able to do that. And yes, it is a fair amount of mutagen. We're going to go ahead and pour that into a container. Let's go pour it into a gallon jug for now. And we're going to go make ourselves some spider mutagen. Okay, we're going to make 4. We're not going to give her all 4 in one go. But yeah, it's a fair amount that we're using here. Yes, integrated tool set. And ideally what we're going to do is put them in individual bottles here. So we're going to go pour into a container. See, we've got a whole heap of plastic bottles. So that's on the display rack. Let's just go put them in small plastic bottles if we can, because I think you can only fit 1 in each of those. So we'll go put 1 on there. We'll put 1 which is on the concrete floor. And then we'll just put the rest into plastic bottles. There. Okay, alright, so we want to collate all of those. So I think they're probably over here, if I'm correct. Yep, small plastic bottle. Okay, any others with... Nope. Okay, so the others are more than likely going to be down over here. Get items. Let's see. Spider? I can't see... Well, actually... Let's have a look. Spider. Nope, no results. Okay. So it could be direct here. Just beneath us. We've got mutagenic serum. We've got purifier serum. Spider. No results. And we'll check just over here for spider. I swear I'm looking in the same place. So I mustn't have been looking... there we go. I knew they were here. So we should have... We've got 2 so far. So the question is, where is the one that is in the big bottle? Could also be here as well. Probably the easiest way for us to do this is just to do an advanced search. And looking all around us, we just search for spider. Okay, so we can see it is to the south of us. That's fine. We just change that to our inventory and we take it just like that. And I believe, yes, there are 2 in each of those there. So, we're going to do this thing again. Rena, I hope you're prepared for this as best you can be. Let's go ahead and have a chat. Well, actually, let's have a drink first. Let's have some water. That's something for now. And we're hungry again, apparently. To be expected, we could just have some more protein shake. I know it's not the best thing in the world, but well, it'll do something for us. We're still in minimal pain. We could get rid of that, but a little bit of pain's okay for us. So, Rena, let's have a chat. We're going to ask you to use something. Oh, this is where it can start to get dangerous. Now, we just want her to use one of them. So I can't tell her how many of something to use, so just for safety's sake, I just had a moth fly right into my face. Fantastic. We're going to go ahead and drop that on the ground, and we're going to drop one of those on the ground. Okay, I think that'll work. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what we have occur. Okay. Rena collapses to the floor suddenly, but then rises back up, seemingly okay. Not sure of what the occurrence could have been, what could have happened. Bran starts to run a number of tests with the equipment that's around him before they discover that Rena has some kind of ability where the webbing that he's captured from these spiders on the upper levels and from the streets above doesn't seem to affect her the same way. She doesn't stick to them. Let's see exactly what that is, Rena. We're going to go ahead and have a chat to you, and we're going to investigate by asking a little bit more about her. So we can see that she has a positive trait, finally, Webwalker. Your body excretes very fine amounts of a chemical which prevents you from sticking to webs. Walking through webs does not affect you at all. Very nice. Very nice. We can see that she's currently unhappy. She's in pain. Yes, I'm not surprised. We're going to say let's go. We probably do need to give her a bit more time in between each of each of these things. And something else to consider is that well, she is a carnivore now, so she's just going to want to eat meat. Her body can only process meat. So we need to be sure that there is meat around. Now, she's pretty good when it comes to getting her own food, so I'm going to hope that that continues. But we will see about that. Something that we should actually check is on our meat, because there is a chance that some of this is getting a little bit past its... Yeah. The smoked meat, for example, will go bad in less than 1 week, which is not ideal. We obviously want to stop that from happening. So what we can do is turn it into dehydrated meat, which means it's going to last a lot longer than just that. So what are we going to do? Well, we could use the dehydrator. We do have a fair amount of batteries, so I think we should be able to use that without too much hassle. It's a smaller amount of meat that we're able to process than if we had a whole heap of charcoal. If we have a whole heap of charcoal, then we could, easily enough just if you put it back into the smoking racks here, you can turn it into dehydrated meat. So I think it is worthwhile us making another charcoal kiln, and I mean like a proper kiln, because the charcoal smoker that we have, it takes a long time for it to actually make charcoal for it, whereas the kiln, we can kind of just leave it to do its own thing. However, a charcoal kiln requires a whole heap of rocks, as you can see. We could make a metal charcoal kiln. That is entirely possible. 4 metal tanks, 60 litres, we can make those easily enough. So let's head back over here and see if we were to make those metal tanks, what we would need. Just sheets of metal, which we can get, and I think it was 4? It's going to take us 8 minutes to weld. It's a very simple design, I can understand that, but yeah. Okay, we'll drop those tanks. Drop those items, drop. Okay, so we've got these 60-litre tanks now. So we are going to want to make sure that we're actually constructing this outside. So let's start shifting things. I'm going to go ahead and drop that tank there. Actually, let's just do an advanced inventory move. And we're going to have to get rid of that filter there. So we're wanting to move the metal tanks. There we go. Metal tank. And we should just be able to start hauling from this position here. And move around outside here. Okay, so we'll probably go and try and create it down the bottom here. Oh god, duck, come on. I don't want to hurt you. I really don't want to hurt you. Okay, right, so for us to make this kiln, what exactly are we going to need? Char kiln. Right, 4 metal tanks, which we do have. We need 4 pipes to be close by as well. So let's make sure that we're not carrying those things around. How many tanks do we have there? We have 1 metal tank. Rena, did you move all those tanks just over there, just in a second? I think she did somehow. Somehow all of those metal tanks are just sitting up in this square, which is strange. Metal tanks 3. How did that happen? Okay. Go ahead and move them out. Let's grab our tanks. Swap positions with Rena. I'm trying not to kick a duck right now. We let go of it. Okay, no one's touching them. That's fine. So we also need to grab 4 pipes. Okay, stop hauling. Okay. What the hell? How are they up there? Oh, we can't bring them through the door? I think that must be it. We can't bring them through the door that way. Right, or something strange is going on with those tanks. I don't know what. Okay, so 4 pipes. 4 pipes are easy enough for us to grab as well. That is going to be in amongst our bits and pieces here, I would hope. Pipe. No results. Okay. Having a look. These are all tools here though, so I don't know if it would be classed as a tool. It should be just... We can get pipes easy enough. All we need to do is just take apart the display rack. Yeah, could also potentially be down here. Pipe. 11 pipes, fantastic. We're going to go ahead and take 4 of those. And we are going to complete our work down here. Now we can't quite see that one up there. So we'll just go swap that around real quick. Release it. And we should be able to make this thing now. So if we search for char, that's just char. I'm not a Pokemon. Okay, metal charcoal kiln. It's going to take us an hour to be able to create this thing, but we're going to go ahead and make it there. You guys really need to get out the way. Let's see. And there we go. Rena watches us work. We finished construction on our metal charcoal kiln. Now, that should work how it did before. We can either drop wood or bone into there, which is fantastic news for us. We need to try and see if we can find some tainted bones. We might still have a whole heap of those around, or we might not. If we don't, we'll find a way. We will find a way. I think Rena's going to want to climb through the window, more than likely. Oh no, it looks like she might have just gone around. So, let's have a look. We're going to see if we have tainted bones among us anywhere here. So we're going to search for taint. Nothing there. Okay, moving across. Tainted bones, a whole heap. Fan-friggin-tastic. Let's go to our inventory. We want to take all of those. We can only hold 123. That's fine. We will come back for the rest. Okay, science. Okay. Tainted bones, drop them in there. Okay, looks like we can actually hold a little bit more. Now, I don't know if we can do a mixture, if we can do tainted bones and other wood. Might be possible. Who knows? I don't know what the maximum capacity of this thing is. So we drop more into it. So you put the tainted bones in the metal kiln. Fire the kiln, not yet. We want to see if we can fit some more things in, and what we might try and fit in is just some wood. So if we come across to here, over to where these crates are, if we go ahead and disassemble them, this could work out for us. Let's see, deconstruct furniture, 20 minutes, that's fine. How many planks do we get out of this? I'm curious. We get 4 2x4s, and those 2x4s are actually going to give us a fair amount. So we'll go ahead, we'll deconstruct all of these. It's going to take us an hour to do it in total. Apparently there is something going on with a vehicle above. That's fine. We should be okay here. Just keep on working. We're peckish. We can mind that. Yeah, there's some destruction going on above us. There's a wreckage that's getting destroyed. So we'll just go get rid of that filter real quick. And having a look up, we'll just do an all-around search, and we just want to move those 2x4s across. Just going to hit Shift M. There we go. So we have a whole heap of 2x4s. Let's start dragging those along. Rena is along for the ride. Let's see. Yeah, we can drag those through just fine. Okay, once Rena gets back, well, Rena will close the door behind her, that's fine. Alright, I think we still need to place these in here, so we can grab them, that's good. Go ahead and drop 12 2x4s into the charcoal kiln. Okay, I feel like that's a fair amount. I don't know exactly how much it is, but it should be a decent amount. So we're going to go ahead and fire this thing. We fire the kiln is working. Now, it should give us an idea, 5 hours before it is finished. So, yeah, it was nowhere near capacity. It can fit a lot more. Very, very interesting. We're going to hit ignore on that. So that should hopefully mean it shouldn't pop up again. We're going to check on Rena and see if she's still in pain. If she is still in pain, we're just going to have to wait before we try another mutagen. Let's see. She's joyful. She's not in pain. Okay, well, let's get her back over here for now. As long as she's kind of in and around this region, that should be fine. She's going to go ahead and sit on there again. Alright, let's try this again, Rena. We're going to go grab one of those. I don't want to grab Gary the Goose. I just want to grab one of the mutagens that are beneath here. Just this one, by itself. One of the small mutagens. Rena, for better or for worse, let's continue this process. Okay. I would like you to use this item. Here we go. Cross our fingers yet again, guys and gals. Let's roll those dice. Okay, there we go. She falls to the ground yet again. And that rough skin that she had before changes positively into chitinous skin. She still has her same look that she did before. However, that skin has hardened and changed. Let's speak to Rena and see how she's feeling after that. She is in pain, but we can see that that rough skin has turned into chitinous skin. Your epidermis has turned into a thin, flexible layer of chitin. It provides minor protection from cutting wounds and slightly reduces wet effects. It's a good start. It's something. It is something. She is becoming more than just herself. And we can't see her in the light, but yeah, she will be looking different. We can see that that's started to change already. Okay, so we obviously don't want her to be in pain, as I kind of stated before, so we still have those 2 more mutagens that I would want to use before long. Yeah. I'm trying to think what we could make her that would actually help with the warmth. And you know what? I think I know what we would want to make. And that is essentially it's the big version of the survivor armor. So if we have a look at survivor armor, let's see. It's going to be heavy. It's the heavy survivor armor, which just provides a lot more warmth. So obviously light survivor mask. Winter survivor suit. I think that's the one we'd want to go for. So for that, we'd need a fair few more rags. We have more than enough leather patches, which is good. We'd need to also have pelts or tanned pelts. We need to have an emergency jacket of some kind, which that's okay. And we'd need to have a chest rig. Chest rig, really easy enough for us to do. The leather pouches, that's something that we can create ourselves. This is something that we should start to try to work towards. Now, this will encumber her a bit, but it is going to give her a decent kind of warmth. We can see that it's 75. It's made of Kevlar and fur. Although in saying that, what's interesting is that I can't actually see, oh, Kevlar vest. Yes, because we have a Kevlar vest. Would we be willing to sacrifice that? Yeah, I think for Rena we would be. That would give her a much, much better protection. The encumbrance, as I said, is a fair amount, but yeah. I'm thinking in terms of if we were to actually use Rena, we would try and... Well, I was going to say we'd try and run her as a ranged character, like using a bow or something like that, but she doesn't have the strength to use a bow. We could maybe get her fitted out with like a pneumatic rifle of some kind, potentially. Let's just have a look at her stats again. Yeah, I mean, her dexterity is okay. Her perception's okay. It's just her strength that's not quite there. Not quite there at all. And she's super frail. That can change with these mutagens, though. It really can. Yeah, we can see that her cooking skill has actually been getting better because she's been watching us make all of these things. She is still in a fair bit of pain, so yeah, we do want to kind of try and wait that out. We could try and make some of these other things for her to work towards this winter survivor suit. The pelts are something that'll be a little bit more difficult for us to manage. We would need to go hunting for that. Indeed we would. But the chest rig, etc., and the tactical vest, either we can find those or we can just make them ourselves. To make a chest rig, what do we need exactly? We're going to need a lot more rags to make anything. But for a chest rig, we need pouches anyway. Yeah, okay. It'd be much easier to find that or to go and search for it somewhere. One option for us is to have a look at clothing stores. It's been a while since we've had a look at a clothing store. We have one just right here. I haven't marked this as fully explored, so you know what? I think that's what we're going to do. Rena, guard this position. We will be back. We'll see if any other changes happen to you while we're gone. The charcoal will be complete by the time that we arrive back, so that's good for us. We're looking fine in terms of what we're carrying with us at the moment. We're a little peckish, but only a little bit. Birds, please. Yeah, we can see that chitinous skin of hers. Let's go move back, close up shop, and we are going to move back to the surface and explore. Onwards we go, Bran. And we have been hearing a fair bit of noise up the top, so there is a good chance that there's some stuff going on. And something else that I was going to mention, we are going to be going off ninjutsu. We're not going to be using ninjutsu anymore. We're going to be going back to brawling. I've been meaning to do that for a while. I just keep on forgetting to do it. Let's see. Ninjutsu, we're going to change back to brawling. Yeah. I don't know if brawling's always going to be... Well, brawling won't work with our blades, but I think it can still help us, potentially. Okay, it's dark, so we have that on our side at the very least. We're going to be able to see a lot better than anyone else that's out here, and it's cold, so yeah, being heat dependent. Wow! Just instant bleeding. Feral predators are very, very dangerous for that factor, but I'm just still rather surprised that you got through that armor as quick as you did there, good sir. Let's go put those repair nanobots back on. We could turn our offensive defensive system on. We have the power to be able to do it right now, but I think we're going to be okay without it. We're going to turn that repair nanobots off. Okay. And we will continue on our way. We've got a crawling zombie, which we can take care of. 86 damage. That's something. Okay, we got ourselves a shrieker. Feral predator spotted. Yes, we are going to stop because they have actually been frustrating me quite a bit. Let's see, we have a pretty good chance to hit you. We do. Okay, we'll let him get in close. It's just that first strike that makes him quite dangerous. They're all naked, which means they have died at some point. Okay, let's keep on going. We're not near there yet. We're at the daycare center, which is really probably not the best place for us to be. Another feral predator. Lots of predators around the daycare. Yikes, another! Are you kidding me? So many of these suckers. Okay, well, we're definitely seeing a change on the surface, aren't we? A change in what's arising. Feral predators for days. Come here, you. Just a quick one, too. Ooh, Shocker Brute. To the north? That's very, very, very tempting. I think we're going to go explore that possibility along our way. We've spotted a survivor zombie? Yes, we have. That's also tempting. Okay, alright. How about you pop on this way? Or was it a corrosive zombie? It sure is. What did you have? Okay, so let's check your stuff here. That's just plastic, leather and plastic. Okay, and you don't have any kind of rigs that we could use, but we will take that. Yes, thank you. So, let's start shooting off in that direction. No. Ooh, okay, not that bad. Now, the Shocker Brute, with the suit that we have on at the moment, we can survive striking it with our blade. We weren't taking any extra damage, so I think that's what we're going to try and do. It is going to shock us. There is no two ways about that. We're so slow right now. Are we actually crawling? Is crouching like a new thing? Because, like, our movement speed, it says our speed is 100, but I know we're standing in long grass right now. I don't know. We're going to go turn on our kinetic shock absorbers. We're going to move to the side. This thing hasn't attacked us just yet, but we're going to start moving in. It will shock us. We just need to take that shock. Okay? And now we can start slashing. And as you can see, ooh, was it our blades increased to 7? Let's have a look. Yeah, skill in cutting weapons has increased to 7, and we did 79 damage to this brute. Second slash comes through, damaging it greater, and as you can see, the electricity isn't passing up and into our hands. That's our armor doing some work for us there. Okay. Right, we've got a little bit of breathing room now. Let's go ahead, turn off the kinetic shock absorbers. We can probably turn off the armor just for a second or two. Go ahead and smash that. Smash that. We have a Shrieker coming towards us. Very nice. Okay, what in the hell do we have there? A Thorny Shambler. Interesting. Yeah. A shambling undead humanoid. Body overgrown with a tangled mess of otherworldly vegetation. Otherworldly vegetation freaks me out. That doesn't sound good. Hunched over, it drags its feet as it moves. The bramble, utterly enveloping its upper half body, twitches and moves with a life of its own. Tendrils tipped with a paralytic sting. Nope. We are going to try and kill that thing from a distance. A Thorny Shambler. That is most certainly new. Yeah, you can die. You can just straight up die. What in the hell are you? You have tortilla chips. That's fantastic. That is, yeah. I'm gonna dissect you. Actually, let's just do a regular quick butchery of this thing here. Look at that. Fibrous stalks. Yeah, effectively, yeah, tainted veggie. Look at that. We have a whole heap of tainted bones that we can get from the yard that's just above from us. There is so many bones up there. So, yeah, we got a lot we can get from there. Let's go quick butcher the corrosive zombie. Let's see. No, nothing that we need. Nope, that's fine. We'll just go ahead, have a breather, and we need to go back to the shocker zombie and dissect him. Okay, dissection begins. Anything good? Okay, infrared we've already got. That's unfortunate, and just burnt our bionics. The burnt up onyx we can use to obviously create the other titanium ones, but we need super alloy plating for that. We're not going to find that very easy. Burnt up onyx are easy enough for us to find. So let's continue moving on towards a clothing store. Alright, onwards. We had a little bit of an asthma attack there, that's okay. As you can see, we're still comfortable. That's just us being comfortable with a lot of things. Oh god, mushy roach eggs. It's exactly what I needed to see right now. Lovely. Well, we can see that the overworld is becoming different. There are changes happening up here, as changes are happening below. And this is a clothing store, and there's a gasoline zombie to the east. I'm loving all these new types, by the way. Oh my god. A huge bloated zombie that appears to have fed upon gasoline. Fumes and flames escape from its mouth, and fuel leaks from its waddling form. Holy crap, what in the hell? I love you sadistic motherfuckers who make this. This is great. That's fantastic. Okay. Oh, hello. Hi there. You're dead now. We're gonna shoot this thing, and we're gonna see if it explodes. It hasn't exploded yet. We got its attention. It's got a bit of health. Oh, look at that fireball. That is why you want to kill that thing from range. Holy crap, you hear a gasoline zombie explode. And yup, it's not just a little explosion, it's an explosion that stays as well. That is a flame that's not going away anytime soon by the looks of things. Yes, it's burning on the road, so there's a chance it's just going to go out, but if that was in a house, that thing can spread and... Well, hi there. It's been a while. Okay, we got ourselves a friggin' goddamn juggernaut coming towards us, and as you know, the juggernaut is a bit of a bitch. So let's see. We're going to turn on our kinetic shock absorbers. We're also going to turn on our offensive defensive system, which is going to charge us up. We're going to go ahead and turn on the combat armor. We should be as ready as we can be, and we are also going to turn on our hydraulic muscles. Everything powers up into action as this thing comes towards us. Our strength skyrockets, and we try to prepare ourselves for this thing as it rushes towards us. Our offensive-defensive system shocks the skeletal juggernaut mid-attack. As we jump in, we slash, battering the skeletal juggernaut. Now, we're doing good damage to this thing, considering it has protection up the wazoo for slashing damage, and pretty much all we're doing right now is slashing damage. We run back in, clobbering the juggernaut again and again. As more of our power is used with each attack, we continue to slash. As we are thrown back, we run back up and keep that attack going. Let's go ahead and turn these things off quickly. Offensive defensive system is off, hydraulic muscles and kinetic shock absorbers. Ooh, that was something. Let's go ahead and smash this thing to pieces. So, this should be the clothing store. No, that's a house. The clothing store is next door. We are hearing some noises inside of here though, so I'm tempted just to try and see if we can get this thing before it causes too much trouble for us. A decayed zombie, stumbling around, alone in its home. A washing basket. Another new item. We will explore this house a little bit before we head across to the clothing store. Anything useful? Servings of something. It gives some calories, so I don't know what it's a serving of. Servings of protein powder, probably, if I had to guess. Okay, nothing else in here for us. Let's head back outside. Looks like the fire's died down. Okay. Yep, it's gone. But that is a really, really cool enemy type. Very, very cool. Okay, so clothing store. What do we have in here? So we're looking for a folded emergency blanket. Might actually help us out here. Blanket, apparently. I'm talking about blankets, yeah? Folded emergency blanket. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab you. I'm trying to remember what other things we could have used in that. I'm imagining we don't know off by heart. No, we do know off by heart how to make it. Emergency jacket, not emergency blanket. So, Yeah, we'd want a parka, a windbreaker, or a raincoat, something like that. And unfortunately, none of those things are here, which is a bit of a bummer. Looks like there's just some shorts there, there's some gloves. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that we need. That's alright. Let's go ahead and turn off our suit. Let's go back to regular for now. We could haul this thing around if we need to, which we don't, but we could. Let's see, what else do we have around here? We're going to mark that as explored. There's nothing else really there for us. We're going to mark that as explored. Ooh, we have ourselves a library. A library is a far too tempting target to pass up. Let's go ahead and check out the library. Looks like there's been a bit of a smash here. Okay, let's have a look at the books. Boston Anime Con magazine. I'm sure it was a very good year. Nothing, just a whole heap of just for fun books. Nothing. Okay. And oh, yeah, a Scottish cuisine book. Fantastic. Something that we are yet to read. We'll go ahead and grab you. We're going to have to turn on for a second. We'll turn off that night vision. We'll turn on cranial flashlight just to have a quick flick through these pages so that it shows up as having been read. This actually teaches us how to make a frickin' battle axe in a Zweihander. Okay. Awesome. Frickin' great. Brilliant. We will definitely take that, thank you. We will turn that off. Turn that back on. And I think that's everything in the library for us. There are some other for fun books in here, but really not much that we can do with. Okay, and we can quickly peek in those rooms there. Can't imagine there being much. So, go back to our map, mark this library as explored. Any other things around here? Construction site, pavilion, sporting goods. Now, sporting goods might actually have some of the required items, like the jackets and stuff like that, so let's go that direction. This is another song that I love. Some really, really good music. Good old CO.AG. Let's see. Is this a minefield? No, it's a cheap lot for sale. Nancy, we will give you a call. Okay, well, we're famished at this stage. Famished is no good. I don't want to be famished. Let's go ahead and pick some apples. We release the shopping cart. Pick some more apples, and let's just eat a whole heap of frozen apples. Okay, we don't have anything, I think, to heat the apples up in. Yeah. Okay, well, we could just go into a home to be able to do that. So maybe let's consider doing that. I don't think this is a home, but it's something. Okay, satisfying click. It is a home. Maybe. Yes, it says we're in place. House. Okay, there's a fry pan. Excellent. Use CBM to start a fire. No, but I like that that's the thing. Anyway, take the frying pan. It is an oven, so you can start a fire in there easy enough. So now with the fry pan, I think we can activate the fry pan. There's no fire to use. User and trigger toolset. There we go. And we want to heat up the apple. Okay, we defrost and heat up the food. Mushy apples. Delicious. Nothing like a mushy apple. Yum. We just ate 7 whole apples. Of course we're full. I'd be very surprised if we weren't. We got some rotten mayonnaise, and we're going to have some nice clean water. Fantastic. Okay. There's no real reason for us to just be hauling this thing around at the moment, but we're going to do it because we can. There's a flare down here, and ooh, a Z9. We're going to open up the window for you, buddy. You son of a bitch. Yeah, let's just let go of that for now. We're just going to have to smash that. Let's see. Kevlar dog harness, that's what we're after. What? Drop that thing on the ground, and we shall butcher it. And we'll get 18 Kevlar frickin' plates from that. Hot damn, dog. We needed 4. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I'll take that. And you know what? We'll eat a multivitamin at the same time, because we're a good boy. Okay, right, let's get out of this place. That was a really, really good find. Super friggin' happy about that. Let's see, we were heading over towards the sporting goods store. Let's do that. I'm not going to mark this house as explored because we haven't fully explored it yet. Okay, feral predators for the days. Okay, alright. Come on then. I don't think we're grabbing onto this. No you don't, no you don't. Wow. You are being very difficult, good sir. Too difficult. Okay, should be straight across. Sporting goods store? Yeah, sure. Okay, lockpick it up. We heard a thump. Okay, oh, hello. Hey, there you are. You with a thumpy wumpy. It's a technical term, that, thumpy wumpy. I hope you realize. Track and field, I'm pretty sure we already have, but we'll just double check because sometimes you can't. No, we don't. But is it just a magazine? It's a magazine. Yeah, no, not worth it. That's fine. We'll just go ahead and pry the rest of these open. That's just a regular tank top. All good. Trap and field yet again. Nothing in here. Okay, what do we have in here? Surely there's a person. A zombie soldier. Fantastic. Another chance to get some more goodness. Oh, and a firefighter zombie as well. Brilliant. Another chance to get some more Kevlar, potentially. So let's go ahead and slash that soldier. And slash you. And I can already see what we're after. Utility vest. Brilliant. Poorly fitting as well. Exactly what we need. Okay, so let's see. What do we have on you two, gentlemen? Turnout trousers. So, is it just Nomex? It looks like, oh no, we've got some Kevlar on the turnout coat and the trousers. It would be better to wash these first, but we're gonna cut them up because we don't know what we're gonna get out of it. Wow. Okay, you got a RivTech handgun. Yes, I'll just take that. I will gladly take that. It's actually got ammunition in it as well. The gas mask is just plastic. Holster's just leather. So we got the helmet, which is Kevlar. We've got the boots, which are Kevlar. Okay, nice. So the boots and the helmet we want to try and see if we can slice up, and it is the trousers and the coat that we want to try and slash up here. So let's go coat. Alright, nice. We got 6 Kevlar patches, and we even got some Nomex out of that as well. Turnout trousers. Brilliant. Fantastic. Now let's go to the army helmet. Okay, great. And it was the combat boots. Freaking fantastic. Good stuff for us. We're going to go ahead and take that. We're going to take the leather patches as well. Why not? That should be the lot, I think. Excellent. Good stuff for us. Okay, so let's go grab the vest over here. So all we really need now is a jacket. That's the only thing that's kind of holding us back. We got long sleeve jacket, the army jackets and the rest. Something that's going to protect you from the weather is essentially what we're kind of going for right now. Unfortunately, we haven't seen that yet. Are we going to see that down here? Cotton balls. Combat boots. Okay, so we can get some more Kevlar there. Always welcome. And light jacket. Yeah. Need better than the light jacket, I'm pretty sure. Cut that up, and we'll take both of those. Thank you. Excellent. Ignore the terrible shriek. I'm sure it's just a regular shriek. And we have a nice. That's actually quite cool. I like that. Having the tent flaps there for those. Nothing that we need. So let's go mark this as explored. There's a pavilion there. We've got a pond, a house. Yeah, not much else. And there's nothing south of Westbrook. What the hell are you? Just out of curiosity. Heavy duty cargo truck. Nice. I think we've got a shady zombie around us somewhere. Maybe not. I think we can safely start heading back at this stage, but we are going to want to maybe try and have a look at a few... Let's not go down there. Have a look at a few houses along the way, just to see what they might have in terms of jackets. All we really need is just a rain jacket. Loving the that snow sound. It's nice. So we've got the library down there, obviously. Go to the building next to the library. We've got a jackrabbit. Hey, what can we see there? Oh, it's a pet carrier. I was wondering what the hell that was. Winter boots. Okay, locked. Not for long. Ooh, stumped. Huh. Quite a difficult door to unlock. Let's go ahead and unload this tailor's kit. Okay, hoodie and a long sleeve shirt. Not quite what we're after yet, but we'll get there. Shopping carts colliding with things. Calcium tablets? Yeah, sure. What do we have up here? So awesome. Indeed it is. Quite a few different rooms in this place. Caffeine pills are generally pretty useful. Nope. And just a whole heap of not much else. See, if we're going to find jackets, I would imagine it would be close to the doors. That's where you find them on like coat racks and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we're not so lucky. But I can pretty much guarantee you that one of these houses is going to have something for us. However, it looks like we're going to be entering from this side. We'll see if we can open it first. Always worth a try. We're pretty good at lockpicking now. And we will still take food, because, you know, it's free food. Ain't gonna say no to that. Toaster, you're not gonna really help us. Cordless drill. I'm sure there's something that we can find a use for with that. What do we got? Nothing. It's a very, very, very large and long bathroom. Some of these bedrooms in these older homes are quite funny, because like obviously they're just these really, really big empty spaces. It's kind of how I think most people design houses on The Sims. You design a really, really big space and then you can't think of what you actually want to put into it. We can see a boomer. Oh no. Oh, and the sun is starting to come on up, so let's just get a little bit of a move on. We got another home we can check out real quick. Stumps our efforts. Okay. Get inside this thing. What do we got over there? Nothing. Brilliant. Love a whole heap of nothing. We've got some broth. Cool. Soy sauce. Oh, yes. Thank you. We've got some soap. And cough syrup. A backpack. I always get excited when I see backpacks, just because, you know, you need them so badly at the start of the game that even this late into the game I still get excited whenever I see them, because I'm like, oh, backpack, yes. Alright. They had a little bit of a library here. DM's guide? Very nice. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. The next house has a basement, though. Oh, it looks like it's an abandoned kind of survivor house. That's potentially dangerous. Okay. Let's go have a look at it then. We just need to be very careful if there aren't any, like, shotgun traps or anything else like that. Hey, it's that same jackrabbit, I think. It's been following us around. We've got a scarred zombie just wandering around down there. Yeah, this place looks like it's potentially dangerous. Also looks like whoever's been here has already kind of moved through. Looks like it was more an abandoned house than anything. Oh yeah, this isn't zombies that have done this. This is people that have just torn this place up over time. Let's see what's beneath here. Oh, webs. Webs. Okay. Let's turn on our night vision real quick, and oh yeah, look at that. Wouldn't you know it, it's giant cellar spiders. Well, we do have our that cart with us, so we could carry back a whole heap of things. So, you know what, let's maybe just make a little bit of noise down here. We're gonna yell. Our voice sounds almost completely muffled, so they did actually have a hard time hearing us then. Oh, there is a lot of them. There is a lot of them. Oh, okay. Oh, they've got a vending machine down here. Nice. Cellar spider has spotted us. Are they heading in my direction? Kind of. Yes, they most certainly are. Okay. Hello, friend. Hi. Oh, there is a lot of dodging going on there. There's a lot of dodging going on from both parties. Yeah, maybe we drop our backpack for this. Survival rucksack, drop it on the ground. What are we looking like now, encumbrance-wise? Pretty good, pretty good. Maybe still a little bit over what I'd want to be. Why so much? Probably just, yeah, it's just stuff that we got stacked up here. Well, we got our armor turned on currently. Rather these things see us, so let's go ahead and turn on our cranial flashlight instead. So that they can actually see this light source down here. They know for sure we're here now. Come on, buddy. Come fight me. They're being very, very timid. I don't want to smash the thing. I just want to kill the spiders. That's what we're doing here. Getting rid of webs. We're going to stick with the cranial flashlight for now because it actually consumes less power than the night vision does. I'm pretty sure. Let's confirm that. Cranial flashlight is 1 point every 25 turns. The night vision is 1 point every 10 turns. So yeah, this is going to be better for us down here. And plus, I'm okay with more of them coming towards us because they actually seem to be a little bit more afraid of me than I am of them. And occasionally they do make a go at it. But I'm pretty sure we could use our blood filter if we did get poisoned to not be poisoned, so good for us. Ooh, what is that? Just part of one of the spiders. Oh, we just splashed the eggs. I did not mean to do that. I actually wanted to try and harvest those for multiple reasons. There we go. They're moving in. This is going to be a really good supply of fresh meat for our new friend. This is why I'm doing this, primarily. Yes, so that we can have food for ourselves, but also for our friend who doesn't eat anything but meat. We're going to have a whole big supply of meat. And I'm going to be sure to leave some of these eggs still intact. Because we want to give the chance for this to, you know, renew. Okay, I want to turn safe mode off. I'm not stressing about that. And let's get a hit in. Lots of fainting from us here. There we go. All it takes is one hit, but they are difficult to hit. Okay. You gonna try and take a shot at us? There's a smartphone down here. Interesting. See, a lot of them, they aren't hostile towards us immediately. That's why safe mode keeps them kind of going on and off. We just want to go around this whole place first of all and just make sure that we, well, one, clear outer webs, because there can be things hiding beneath the webs, and then we'll go collect the eggs, collect some meat, and we'll make sure that we try to leave at least a few of these spiders alive. If not the spiders, then the egg sacs. What do we got? Samurai novel. Very cool. Just keep on slashing through these webs. I'm probably going to leave a bit of the webs just in the center of this place, just because I don't know if it's necessary, if it's part of their kind of, you know, lair building side of things. There we go. Marbles, okay. Nope, nope, nope. Just got a withered plant in there. Okay, it's not really worth much to us. And a thriller novel. Very good, I'm sure. I do want to try and work my way through just to the center of this, just because, I don't know, there could be something interesting there. There isn't. That's fine. Good to know all the same. We do have another spider down here, though, that I didn't see before. I thought we'd actually got all of them. And that's our web's kind of clear at this stage. So we're going to go ahead, harvest the egg sac. So yeah, there is a chance once that happens that these little spiderlings will jump out at us. Are they going to attack me? Yep, they are definitely trying to attack me. And we will try to attack them in return and create a whole heap of mess. And then we're going to go pick up some eggs off the floor. What do we have here? Yeah, the remains of them. So what we want to make sure that we do is we actually properly butcher them. So we're going to have to try and make a proper kind of butchering setup either down here or somewhere else. So we'll go ahead, pick up those eggs. Oh, right. Okay, I think we might need to go get our pack on. Are you... Yeah, sorry. It's just going to have to happen. Go pick up. We'll pick that up first of all, wear it, and then we'll pick up everything else that's on the ground. Like so. Ignore it. Ignore it. Just keep on picking up. Wow, we're going to have to do this for everyone, aren't we? I just want to pick up the stuff. I know it is trying to attack us, but it's going to have a very hard time doing that. Okay. Let's see, what do we have down here? Oh, it's a gun safe. Found a hacking tool. We've got an improvised lockpick, and we can also hear inside of it, but, you know, I guess that's not enough. That's fine, that's fine. Let's go take some more eggs. Really? Oh, no, we're just not getting eggs from them, I guess. Oh, no, we're harvesting them. They're going straight into our inventory. Sweet ass. Okay, so like I was saying, we don't want to get every single one, and I feel like that's okay. We've got one over here we can grab. We'll grab that now. And I do want to kind of collate the corpses, bring them all together. So let's start doing that. We're just going to start doing a haul. Just go around, start picking them up. Grab you. Grab that lot over there. Anything in that? No. Grab you. Okay, I think that's all the spiders. And some. So yeah, there's a fair bit there. There's a clean suit in amongst that as well somehow. We'll just go pick up that clean suit and drop that somewhere else because it's just going to get in the way otherwise. Okay, so for us to do a proper butchery, we're going to need to make a butchery rack. And to make the butchery rack, that's a char rack, not what we want. We want to make a butchery rack. Rack. Right, build butchering rack. So you can either make a metal rack or you can make a butchery rack. Metal rack is 12 pipes and 2 pieces of sheet metal. The butchery rack, we need to have 1 short makeshift rope. Okay, so a rope's easy for us to get. We can just get that from outside. 2 pointy sticks, 2 spikes, and 6 long sticks. The long sticks are a little bit more difficult for us to get a hold of. Because we need to get that from a tree, although I can already see some trees that are nearby as well, so we can just go ahead and start bashing those, getting them easy enough. So we need to get a short rope as well, I think was one of the requirements. So we'll just go down to this fire truck, ignore the scarred zombie for now, examine the vehicle, let's go seatbelt, we'll try and take a reasonably good condition one, and we'll go pick up that. We have 1 short rope, just like that. So let's go into the backyard of this property here. We've got a young tree. We'll go ahead and just start whacking that tree. And we get nothing from it, which is great. So same thing, just start whacking. Whacking the young tree, and we get some things from it. We get 6 long sticks, so we only need 1 more long stick. So let's hope from this tree we'll also get something. And sure enough, we get some long sticks. Brilliant. We'll go grab both of those for now. I don't think we can haul them over there, so we'll just have to do a... we cannot put items there, I realize that. Let's just go like that. Shift them across. Okay, drag these things down. And we can actually drag them downstairs like that. Great. Okay, move to the side. Let's see, what do we need again to make this butchery rack? Not a rack. Butchering rack. So we got the long sticks. Okay, got the short rope. We just need pointy sticks or spikes. Okay, so spikes we can get kind of semi-easy, but the pointy sticks are also relatively easy for us to get. If we just have some more of those long sticks... How many pointy sticks was it? It was just 2. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and cut those up real quick. So if we go back outside towards where these other ones were... Oh no, we brought them all downstairs. I'm a dummy. We had more than enough down there. We've spotted a huge boomer. It probably has seen us as well. So we'll just try and ignore that for now. Turn on that cranial flashlight, and let's go ahead and make some pointy sticks. We want to make 2 pointy sticks. No, it won't let us. We need to use 2x4s. Alas, we have no choice but to break a bookcase. That's fine. Go ahead. Destroy that thing. Make me some pointy sticks, please. Pointy sticks, 2 pointy sticks. Thank you very much. We are going to store that in our inventory as we start to work. And we make ourselves some pointy sticks. Brilliant. So, now, rack. Not rack. I will remember eventually. Okay, so butchery rack. We're still missing 2 pointy sticks. So, what happened to the pointy sticks? We have pointy sticks. Do we have them here in our inventory, or did we drop them over there? We dropped them somewhere. We definitely made them. Wield and activate in the progress pointy sticks 0% crafting. Oh, so we didn't finish that craft? Okay, there's some new things going on in crafting. Excuse me, I'm just going to take my jumper off. It's getting hot in here. Okay, I'm guessing we didn't do that. So let's go just drop the broadsword for now, because I'm guessing that's what it was having an issue with. Maybe we're at capacity. Store an inventory. Okay, sure, fine. Pointy sticks. We're going to go see if we can make some of them. Pointy sticks. Okay, make me 2, please. Stop wielding the pointy stick. Apparently we already have one. Store in our inventory. Okay, so we have more than 1 pointy stick now. So we should be able to do this thing. Search rack. Oh yeah, build butchering rack. Fantastic, it's right there. And it's gone again. Build butchering rack. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and just build it right there. Cannot build there. Of course we can't, because that's where the things are. Oh dear. There we go. We have ourselves a butchering rack. We're going to go ahead and shift everything that's on that square there, moving all those corpses across to get processed. It's going to take us a while. We're very thirsty. We're famished at this stage. So let's just have a little bit of a break here. We're going to have some water, which is helping us across the board apparently. It would seem. Have a little bit more water there. Okay, so we do have creaming soda. I mean, we're hungry. We're not famished anymore, which is good. We could have some of this red sauce just as it is, but it's not really too good for us, so we'll just leave that as it is for now. But if we're going to go butcher everything, and if we go full butchering, it's going to take us 4 hours to do that. So ideally we wouldn't be hungry. So I think we still have a fry pan in our inventory. We have some of those spider eggs, so we could theoretically make ourselves... no, we can't, because apparently we've used all of our clean water. Which we did. Now the fresh eggs, we can't eat them just as is, correct? I mean, we could try. Our stomach is actually pretty good. I reckon we could get away with it. We eat your spider egg fresh. Ooh, delicious. Okay, that should be enough, surely, for us to not be hungry. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess I'm wrong. That's fine. We're going to get to work now. We're hungry or hydrated. Let's start doing this thing. We're going to do a full butchery. And yes, it's going to take a long time, but we're going to do it. Okay, so a few times we're failing some things, but we're doing okay. Oh, scarred zombies approaching. Yes, stop the butchery. How did you get down here, huh? How did you do that? You sneaky bugger, you. He came through the floor somehow. Interesting. Well, we're going to go back to work. Wield that broadsword again. Put that in our inventory. Let's just get our stamina back before we continue with this thing. Butcher everything, and we are going to do a full butchery. 37 minutes remaining. And just like that, I believe we have finished with everything here. And let's see. Yep, 489 chunks of meat. That's pretty good. That's a whole heap of chitin as well. That's a ridiculous amount. And the sinew too. The butchery refuge, I don't think there's anything that we can properly do with that. So what we're going to do is just separate what is actually usable and what isn't. So we're going to take all of the fat, we're going to take all of the meat, and we're going to take all of the chitin and the sinew too. We're going to bring all of those things back with us. So let's start walking across with everything, and as you can see, it takes a long time for us to be able to move every bit there because we are hauling a whole heap of materials out of this place. And we're nearly there. I'm going to stop hauling. We're going to go and transfer that stuff into our cart. Now, I have no idea whether it's going to be able to take all of that. No, it is most certainly not going to be able to take all of that. So let's start with the things that we actually want and need. Oh yeah, the food alone is going to be the meat alone is going to be way too much. It can only hold half of that amount. Oh yeah, the volume is way too high. That is heaps. That is a ridiculous amount of spider goods that we're wanting to get back home. Okay, how are we going to do that? We could hijack one of these vehicles that's here and drive that back across. That is an option. Let's go see if that's going to be something that's actually going to fly. Turn our night vision on, because it's now actually night. And we can probably turn that combat armor off, because it is nearly out of power, because I'm an idiot. I left it on while we were actually working. So that was a big mistake on my behalf. Let's see. This thing has diesel, has batteries, has wheels. Okay, this armored car actually just works right off the bat. That's amazing. The control vehicle from here, I'm assuming. And it starts up. The faulty vehicle actually starts up. Okay, so we're going to have better carrying capacity in this thing. We're going to leave it on, so I'm just going to go... Well, actually, that's where it gets dangerous. I'm going to go stop driving. That could be a big mistake for me. If we left it running, it would run out of diesel, because it's going to take us a long time to just drag all of this stuff out of here. It would be faster if we tried to move some of it into the cart and then move it that way. So let's go with that. We're going to go ahead and move 200 and something or other, and then just start pushing this thing around. Drag it outside. I think I can access it from there. Let's see how big that trunk is. It's a reasonably sized trunk. Okay. We can fit the book in there too. Fantastic. Okay. Time for round 2. Let's just hope we can actually get this thing going after this. Alright. Now, similar thing again. Let's go take that meat. Okay, we can take pretty much all of that. Can we take the fat? We can. We'll take as much chitin as we possibly can. Okay, we can hold 108. Done. We probably don't need all of that chitin, but who knows, we might find a use for it. It looks like we can actually open up this door here, so that'll be a lot easier for us. Right, let's go that, and see if we can put anything else in here. How much chitin could we put in? A wee bit more. And 17. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and fill this thing up with everything that we can. And we've got some space to spare there, which is good. Good. I'm thinking the sinew might actually be a little bit more helpful than the chitin at this stage. So we might try and see if we can take that sinew first of all, and then we'll take all the chitin that's here and just see how much we're going to be able to actually get in this vehicle. Onwards we go. Alright. Let's see. First of all, we're going to transfer that sinew, and then transfer as much chitin as we possibly can. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get too much more in there. Yeah. So that's a limit of that. Now, we can store chitin in other places in this vehicle. I'm pretty sure the doors do have a little bit of storage, but it's a pretty minor amount of storage. And saying that, we're still fitting 10 things of chitin in each of these. It's kind of ridiculous, the fact that we're loading this vehicle up with just spider bits, but, you know, this is a Cataclysm. This is what we do. We maximize the amount of spider that we can carry. I mean, there's been a very few spider-orientated episodes overall. And we're going to leave this cart of chitin just out here. If we do need more chitin, we can always find it here. I'm just going to go ahead and mark this on the map. Chitin. Okay. Let's hope this thing is actually going to work now. Go ahead and close this all up. Please start. It starts. As it starts. It has a bang as it starts. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to hear. Okay, and this is actually the way that we want to go to get back to our lab. Actually, no, it's not. We want to go from the bottom half, because I think I've semi-cleared a path for us to go through. Yeah, let's go ahead and spin this thing around if we can. So we'll go ahead and turn around. Bring that speed down a little bit here. I think we might be leaking diesel, potentially. Or that could have just been smoke that we were seeing there. Okay, nice and easy does it. Alright, and we are going to spin around up here. We're going to tap that car. Just a little love tap. And start turning here, I believe. I don't think I've heard this song yet. Good. I always like new stuff. Make our way through. Best we can. Okay. More undead children. Exactly what we need. Carry on. Okay, so theoretically we should be able to make our way through. It's just at what point? Can we make this here? There's a whole heap of crap up here from what maybe I've remembered wrong. No, actually, yeah, we can just pull up right out the front. That's freaking brilliant. Excellent. Yeah, let's go ahead and park this vehicle here. So obviously, there's a whole heap of crap out the front. If we're going to try and do any kind of hauling, it's not going to be easy for us to do that with the amount of just mess that's here. And we can see that the dead keep on coming back from just beneath us. We just had a firefighter rise back out of the ashes, stumbling forth. So we need to make sure that they stay down, that they remember that they're dead. We just need to remind them every now and then. And it sounds like we've probably got, yeah, there we go. Shady zombies. Shady ass suckers. So, we want to clear this place out. To do that, we're going to start hauling everything. We're going to ignore the smash. Ignore, please just ignore once. No, it's going to make us do that for every single thing that we're hauling out of here. Yes, fine, we'll stop. Where's the smash? What might be easier here is actually going like this and then just doing a transfer that way. Yeah, that's much easier. Cool, so we're going to go all around and we're going to shift everything down there just so it's out of our path. There isn't enough room, do it anyway. Ignore. Okay, so we've kind of semi-cleared ourselves a path. Move that down and transfer. There we go. So we can drag things through here. It is entirely possible. And it's going to take us a while to do that. There's a whole heap of material in here that needs to get moved outside. So we're going to start moving that. Feel tired? Stop moving items? No, we will stop soon. And actually, you know what? I think we're going to do that now. We're going to have to head back downstairs. So let's look at doing that. I imagine that Rena is rather tired. So let's start heading back down. And the reason I'm not just ending the episode yet, the reason that we're heading back down, I believe, did we still have one more mutagen left? I can't remember. I can't remember if we did. I think we might not. The food that's up on the surface should actually be good to stay the night there and a little bit of time, because it's getting really cold out, so it's actually freezing. So it's going to survive just that little bit longer. No, I think we might be all out at this stage. I think we used the last... No, we did have the double, so it means that she could potentially take two at the same time. That's one way to finish things, isn't it? That is one way to finish the episode here. Rena, I hope you've been okay. You can come along with me, but first, you should use this item. Is she going to use both at the same time? Here we go. Cross your fingers with me, everybody. Here we go. Oh, okay. She collapsed to the ground. She has light sensitive. She really is turning into a spider here. Rena, let's talk. Let's see if that was just one thing, if it was more than just one. I think it was just light sensitive, so I don't think she took anything else. That's okay. Let's go trade and see if you have that in your inventory still. I think you might. Which means you only took one at a time. No, she might have taken all of it. Which means that she probably did have more than one. Let's just say let's go and let's have a look at the log. It does say she just drank it once, so she should still have it somewhere. It could just be she could have dropped it or something else like. Or it could be that I still have... Yep. I just essentially gave her a sip of it. Okay. Do we want to do the final one before the episode ends? I think we do. I really hope we don't give her an addiction here. Roll the dice. Last one. Here we go. Okay. And it's another precursor. It's not a negative or a positive, but small bumps have appeared on Rena's head. If we go ahead and have a chat to her, we can see that here. We'll see where that goes. We will see where that goes in the next. We have a whole heap of spider flesh up on the surface that we're going to need to bring back down here and preserve, keeping some of that nice and fresh, though, for Rena to be able to consume. And yeah, it's kind of weird because it would be like semi her own kind, but she's not a spider. She's a human. She's just a spider woman. Yes. We'll see where this goes in the future, but thank you for joining me for another episode of Cataclysm. I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. If you don't know it already, you can pick up the very first piece of Rycon Roleplays merchandise featuring Leonidas Aventus, the Dragonborn himself. There will be more items added to the store in the coming months, all available at ryconroleplays.com/store. And finally, I'd like to extend a great big thank you to the patrons who continue to make this content possible.